What's going on, guys? It is Nicholas Cotton from SQT Fitness, and I'm here today to talk to you about how to start a fitness journey. So let's say you're not feeling too hot about yourself, or you want to change how you feel in particular about, a certain part of your body. These are some of the few steps that I took so that, I went from being wimpy, and now I'm a jerk and everybody loves me. So, this is how I started, and here's a little bit of tips that can help you. So, here's three that I really like. And the first one is to find a sport or an activity that you love to do. So, when you're first getting into fitness, you don't have to just go to the gym. You don't have to just start running 1 billion miles every single day. It's not something that's sustainable. So you need to go out and you need to find something that you're gonna like. So if you like playing spike ball, go buy a spike ball set, join a community, play spike ball with your new friends. There's nothing wrong with that. If you like playing volleyball, go sign up for like a rec league volleyball. Do something that makes you happy and do something that's going to be sustainable for you. It's not about anyone else. If it's your journey, make it about you. That's like 100% of why people fail. They do things that they don't like. They do things that won't sustain them. Now, if you do find something that you like to do and you want to get better at it, you might need to, learn either some new skills to get better, or you might need to go and do some strength and conditioning for your specific sport to get better at it. Unless you're into bodybuilding or powerlifting and you just want to be like a muscle god everywhere, go to the gym. Go get peeled out of your tree, get cranked out of your brain, you know what I'm saying? And just be the biggest, baddest, strongest version of yourself. That's easy. And it's also like the third manliest thing you can do. So, number 2, you have to schedule time for whatever activity you've chosen. So if you like going to play basketball, right? Let's say the rec center is open from 6 to 9 for like free, like just to get runs in. You would want to schedule time between 6 and 9. That's like a block of time specifically for you so that you can go and participate in the activity. If it's something a little bit more free, something not time constrained, that's when you have to get more serious about how you're going to schedule your time, because you can start making a bunch of excuses. Oh, I can't do it. I gotta go take care of this. Oh, I can't do it. I have to go pick up the kids. Oh, I can't do it. I have to work overtime. Oh, I can't do it. I gotta take my pet to the vet. I mean, there are times, understandably, where you're not going to be able to always participate in your activity. You're not always going to be able to hit the gym, right? And that's just a part of life. That's natural. Everyone understands that, One day is not gonna ruin a lifetime of doing something, But if you keep continually making excuses, it would be like you were trying to build a supportive wall of a house, brick by brick, but you kept missing bricks. Eventually, the wall is not really going to be a wall. It's going to let cold air in. It's going to let hot air out. Animals will be able to get in through the different holes in the wall. And then next thing you know, the big bad wolf is blowing your wall down. You don't want that to happen to you. So you don't want to make a bunch of excuses to not hit the gym. So that's why it's important to go schedule out that specific amount of time. Because when it's that time, you know what time it is. You're already holding yourself accountable. And then guess what? Adding all those bricks is going to make a beautiful house. And the house is your body, and your body's a temple. Now, the third thing that I found was super duper helpful was I found an activity I liked, bodybuilding and powerlifting. I set out time, so usually nowadays it's between 3 and 6. I'm in the gym, killing it. That's my time. That's my time. Now, I practice. So it's something I really, really like. It's something I get into really, heavily. When I'm in there, I'm focused and I'm in it to win it. Now, I didn't start off as this 6'3" muscle god rowing for UC Davis. You know what I'm saying? I was a scrawny young lad. And what I did to get better at the things that I like is I had to put the reps in. So I had to go in, pay my dues at the gym, and then make sure I recovered. So when you say practice, that's 3 different practices, right? You need to practice your actual sport. You need to practice recovering. And then you need to practice preparing yourself for your actual workout session. So what you need to do, make sure you're getting your nutrition in before you go and work out. You need to make sure that you're getting your mentality right for when you work out. If you know it's going to be a less intense day or a more intense day, you really want to be able to focus your mind and get to where you need to be, so that if you have a goal that you want to achieve that day, you go out, you're going to smash that goal. But even then, even if you don't smash that goal, you have to understand this is putting those bricks in line. The practice is the mortar that holds the bricks together. So if you keep doing that, you keep practicing. So like we practice our pre-workout ritual, or our pre-work, we'll say ritual because we're going to do it regular. You have our pre-workout ritual down, then you're going to do the actual practice, which is either skill acquisition. So like whether you're trying to do a crossover or you're trying to perfect your pop-up on a board, that's what you're going to focus on. That's that's what we've prepared before. So we've already practiced a little bit in our head. Now we're practicing in the body. And then that's pretty self-explanatory. That's the hardtack and gruel. That's the 1-2 punches that we got to put in 1,000 times. Now, the third aspect of practice, like I said, it's going to be rest and recovery. So we want to be able to go at a fairly high intensity, where we're actively challenging ourselves mentally and physically. And then what do we want to do? Well, we don't want to go like 1,000% day one, right? And then we can't repeat, the specific skills or workouts later in the week. And that's basically cutting whatever workouts in half, right? So like, let's say Monday and Friday are the times like we go surfing. That because that's something new I've gotten into. So Monday and Friday we go surfing. If I'm out on the water on Monday and I beat my body up so bad that I can't go out on Friday, then it's training too hard. You're overtraining, you're under resting as well, and it's not good for what we're trying to do. So you actively have to practice keeping yourself to a certain intensity and then resting. So you want to be sure to get over 6 hours of sleep. The ideal is 8. And you really want to be able to stretch out the muscles, Make sure you have proper mobility. Make sure your balance is peak. And in doing so, that's what's going to help you with the longevity. So, what were the 3 things? So it was find a sport or activity that you're going to love. It doesn't matter what it is. Find it, love it. Number 2, schedule time for that sport. If you don't, you're never going to do it. And 3, practice, practice, practice. Practice your before workout ritual. Practice your workout ritualistically. And then practice your rest like your life depended on it. So those are just 3 things that I really thought everyone could use as they're starting out their fitness journey. I know it's a little late into the early part of the year. Maybe people have already started, maybe people have already given up. But if you apply these 3 things to your mentality, as well as to how you pick your exercises or how you pick your activities, there's no way you're gonna miss. So I'd like to thank you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Thanks for making this the best day ever for me.